Hey Lorain County sports fans, welcome to another episode of Diamond Chat, brought to you by our friends at First Federal Savings of Lorain. I'm your host, Rocco Nuosci. Behind the camera, this episode is the one and only Bruce Bishop. So lots to cover this week. Before we get started, make sure you like and subscribe that Chronicle Telegram YouTube channel for the latest with all your Lorain County sports action. So let's dive right into things here, and we'll start with the baseball side of the equation. And in case you missed it earlier this week, the tournament draw is officially out for our local baseball team. So make sure you check out that OHSAA website and the Chronicle Telegram for all of our local matchups. But heading into the tournament, I'm looking at North Ridgeville right now. You know, they may not win the SWC this season. Avon and Amherst currently kind of battling that out right now. But tell you what, the Rangers might be the hottest team in Lorain County right now. 11 straight wins for the Rangers. They had a 10-3 win this past Saturday over Wellington. Gavin Padgett goes 3 for 3 at the dish in that outing. He pitches 4 innings on the mound, and the Rangers are just playing fantastic baseball right now under Coach Matt Ponting, so stay on the lookout for them. We could have a potential tournament collision course, if you will, in the Division I Brunswick district. Kind of looking at the bracket here, you've got Avon and Amherst that could potentially meet in a sectional final, and if everything adds up correctly, the winner of that could see North Ridgeville in a divisional semifinal, so we'll see how things shake out there. Elsewhere, you're looking at Elyria Catholic, unbeaten right now in the GLC West Division, 7-0 there. They are a 3 seed in the Division III Copley District. They've got a 2-game set early this week with Westlake, and that could maybe determine who appears in that GLC title game this Saturday, so make sure you keep an eye on the Panthers again as they take on Westlake. Looking at the Lorain County League, Black River, Keystone, and Firelands all within 1 game of each other for that LC8 crown. There's some early week cross matchups there, and I'm looking at the Black River Pirates specifically here, looking for that first conference title since 1993, so that would be quite the accomplishment for Black River if they can bring home that Lorain County League crown. They picked up a huge W last week late over Firelands. Hunter McJunkins, as he's done all season, awesome baseball name by the way, he was escaping jams left and right. Carter Kochik, 3 RBIs in that win, so look out for Black River looking to get that elusive Lorain County League title. And Lorain, you know, over in the Lake Erie League, not a team that we've talked about a lot this year. I did get to see them earlier this year in action against Keystone. They are quietly atop of the Lake Erie League standings there, so keep an eye on Lorain. Could clinch the crown in that conference this week. Moving down to the softball side of things here, the sectionals get started this week, so very much looking forward to see how our teams do in their opening rounds. One potential matchup that I have my eye on, Amherst could see Elyria in a Division I sectional final if Elyria is able to get through there, which potentially sets up a collision course with Avon in a district final. Just looking at the bracket here, again, Amherst and Elyria on the top side of things in the Division I Avon Lake District. Avon is down at the bottom, so if they're able to kind of make their way through, could be a divisional final between one of Amherst and Elyria or Avon. So we'll see how that kind of plays out there. Shout out to the Lady Comets. They clinch a SWC title, their 6th straight, with a win late last week over Avon. And again, the Lady Comets just playing unbelievable softball right now under Coach Lacey Reichert. A motivated bunch. They lost 13-0 earlier this year to North Ridgeville. They've really bounced back strong ever since, and just again playing very good softball. Sierra Dorbick picked up win number 14 on the season in that win over Avon. Rachel Miller, 5 RBIs in that game, so Amherst, a scary team right now in the softball scene. Moving down, again, looking at some sectional matchups here. North Ridgeville in the North Ridgeville district, the one and only 1 seed for softball in our area, and they're our only local team in that district, so maybe, you know, some people playing keep away from North Ridgeville right now, but Lady Rangers, a scary team for sure. Moving down with some more sectional and district previews here, Elyria Catholic and Wellington have a potential divisional semifinal matchup here, looking at the Division III Wellington district. Again, Elyria Catholic and Wellington on the bottom side of the bracket, so they'll be trying to get that divisional final. On the top side of that bracket, the Brookside Lady Cardinals, again, a team that I got to see a lot of last year in the postseason. They had a lot of starting talent come back this year under a new head coach, and they're playing fantastic softball. So I'm thinking they have a pretty good shot to get to that divisional final where they could see one of either Wellington or Elyria Catholic, depending on how things shake out. Got to talk about Keystone, the 2 seed in the Division II LaGrange district. They get a first-round bye, so they are off until Thursday this week. They await the winner of Shaker Heights Laurel and Cleveland Central Catholic. Catholic. So there's kind of a quick preview as far as the sectional and district tournaments go here in Lorain County. Looking at some other miscellaneous happenings from this past week. Again, the boys baseball tournament draw is out, so make sure you check that OHSAA website and the Chronicle Telegram to see how our local teams are placed in the tournament, where they're at, what their matchups will be. Again, we hit on a few here today, but for the full details, check out that Chronicle Telegram. There were 3 no-hitters in Lorain County on the baseball scene last week. Shout out to Ethan Hendrickson of Vermilion, Gavin Earhart of Avon, and Nick Chernitsky of Elyria. Last Monday, all 3 threw a no-hitter on that day, so that's kind of crazy. 3 no-hitters in one day here in Lorain County, so shout out to those 3 young men for fine outings on the mound. And Allie Chinchar of North Ridgeville, she hit for the cycle last Monday in a win over Berea Mid-Park. So again, not something you see every day. Shout out to Allie for hitting for the cycle. So what's coming up this week? What can you listen to as far as Lorain County baseball and softball on WEOL? I'll tell you what's happening on Thursday. We've got regular season baseball as Firelands will be at Avon. They'll play that one where the Crushers play at Mercy Health Stadium. A 4:45 first pitch there. Tim Alcorn will have the call for you this Thursday, so make sure you stay tuned in to hear Tim on the call there. And this Saturday, more regular season baseball. Amherst will be at Lorain. A doubleheader. We'll have game 1 for you in 11 a.m. first pitch there again Saturday morning, Amherst at Lorain. So that would do it for this week of Diamond Chat. Again, brought to you by our friends at First Federal Savings of Lorain. Again, girls sectional tournament gets started this week. Boys tournament just 1 week around the corner. So make sure you stay locked into the Chronicle Telegram and WEOL for the latest. So for Bruce Bishop, I'm Rocco Nuosci, once again saying thank you for tuning into Diamond Chat, brought to you by First Federal Savings of Lorain. We'll see you next week.